Hey mums, so I've got a really amazing bit of research that I want to tell you about. The reason it's amazing is because it backs up something that I keep going on about on here, which is relaxation. Relaxation of you to help your baby, to relax your baby. And if you've got my course, the online Colic solution, then there's the relaxation section in there, how to calm your baby. And I talk about scientific methods of ways that you can calm them down. So I was doing a lot of research into this skin to skin contact, this type of stuff, and I found this really great bit of research. And in the research it says we believe this is the first bit of research to kind of prove this. There's a few references in there, so I'm going to kind of dig into those and see if I can find some more information for you. But basically it confirms what I've been saying on the course and on these videos here about relaxing yourself. So even on a video I did the other day, I was talking about deep breathing, meditation, relaxation, you know, whatever you want to call it or whatever you are comfortable with, then that is great, even if that's out walking in nature. Okay, so on this one they used they had the mums listen to a relaxation therapy tape, and I don't know what that was. I don't know if it was music or someone talking or something like that. So obviously they got them into a relaxed state, and they took a group of mums with new babies and they did the relaxation with them, and then the other group, the control group, they didn't do the relaxation, and the results are totally amazing. Now, with all scientific studies, with all the methods and the things that I do, not one thing works for all babies and all mums. So the percentages of success look really good on here, but it obviously doesn't work for all mums. You know, like you get 25% are improved and 30% are improved and things like this. But if you add that together with all of the other help I give within the course and on the videos, then you might have 10% improvement for this thing and 25% from this thing, and then another 15% from here. And then, you know, if you've got a baby that's 50% better, 60, 70% better, then they're good enough. You know, they're better enough for you to think, you know what, I can handle an hour's witching hour when you had 4 hours witching hour, or you had an hour witching hour and now you get 10 or 20 minutes. You know, you can handle that. It's when it pushes it above and beyond that and you don't know what to do and you're upset, baby's upset, and all this kind of stuff. So I've just summarized what came from this in the paper. So the mums that did the relaxation therapy, okay, they had lower stress scores. Okay, so the mums were less stressed, and they used this scale, this stress scale, which I got, and I'm going to put into a quiz, so you can take that and see where your levels are. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to do that and I'll tell you about it on here. So the mums had lower stress score. The cortisol, the stress hormone in the mum's hind milk, was less in the mums that did the relaxation. So it was less in the hind milk. Trying to figure out how that might help us or get something across to you to help. I'm not sure what I can think of. Obviously being less stress in the milk is great, but it's in the hind milk. So does that mean like the fore milk was the same in the relaxation group and the no relaxation group, and you've got the benefits are in the hind milk? So I know that some mums feed, you know, a little off both sides, so they just get the fore milk. That would mean you're not hitting the hind milk where there's less stress hormones through. So I was just very quickly thinking maybe that's sort of confirming that you want to fully feed and drain off one side. So the whole lot goes and there's less stress milk in the hind milk. So maybe something like that. So less stress in the mum, less stress in her milk. The babies, this is where it's very, very cool. The babies had improved weight because the babies took on more milk. So that's totally amazing, because mums are worried about how much milk the baby's getting. You know, one of the top factors for giving up breastfeeding is you don't know how much they're getting. You're worried. But the relaxation group of mums, those babies fed better. Now, I say this all the time to mums. You can have a baby that is really bad to feed, you know, like struggling and thrashing. I call them boob shark babies, because a mum once told me they call her baby a boob shark because they're thrashing around at the mum's breast, and that's in my baby biotypes in the course to read about that. So this happens a lot. The babies are really bad to feed in the day when they're awake, and then you get them feeding really nicely at night. That is quite simple. It's because they're relaxed. The baby's fed. So you must know or have seen that your baby feeds better when they're relaxed. So that whole calm rest and digest system in your baby is more activated, and they're feeding better, not taking in so much air. They're calm and they're not thrashing around, so they feed better and they get more milk. So is that something to do with this? They didn't go into that, but the baby took on more milk, probably because the baby was, I think, more relaxed. Okay, and then check this one out. This one's fab. The babies slept longer. I mean, who doesn't want a baby that's sleeping longer when you've got a colicky refluxy baby that's not sleeping? So the babies that were in the mum's relaxation group, they slept longer. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Exactly what I've said on so many of these videos. The mum calmed, the baby slept longer. The mum calmed, the feeding was better. I mean, it's just all this cycle. You've just got to think of you and your baby as one. So I think this is absolutely amazing. It's the first, I'm trying to look for the date on it, but I can't see it quickly. 2019, so it's not long ago, which is why I haven't, I've only just found it really. So I'm going to dig in. There's some more references in here. I'm going to get in there and see if I can find out more information about studies where the mum has relaxed, because I've kind of put together lots of advice that kind of comes out with you should relax, mum, but this is some nice science behind it. So please pop over to CarmenColic.com and check out my online course. Just videos like this, really, tips and ways to help you and your baby, lots about your health, lots about your baby's health for the future too, helping your baby way into the future by helping them now. All the videos on the YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. So thanks for listening, and I'll be bringing some more videos soon. Thanks.